Okay, here we are. Welcome to the RimWorld Odyssey DLC that launched today. Hey Frank, thanks for being in the chat there. Yeah, I see your buddy has insane hours in this game. Yeah, I actually only have a few hundred, and I haven't played in a couple of years really for real. Even though when I set out to do my channel, I expected I would be doing RimWorld. I love it as a story generator. All of my favorite RimWorld creators are actually either releasing videos or streaming today. This is the first time I've actually ever done anything on launch day of anything so popular. I've done a couple other launch day streams, but nothing like this. And obviously my YouTube feed is tailored to this game. I've watched, I don't even know how many thousands of hours of content. Oh, hey Jess, how you doing? Oh, I'm on TV. Yes, I am. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, so today we're gonna take a look at RimWorld Odyssey. Although, to be honest, like one of the big selling points of RimWorld Odyssey is that you can now create gravships and go up into orbit, and I'll show you all that stuff in a moment. But the space stuff is not as appealing to me, I think, as it is to quite a few other folks. But for me, they've added some stuff to what I consider kind of the base game that I think will make it much more interesting. And I also just am going to use this as an opportunity to kind of get myself back into RimWorld, because I actually want to start doing a series with it for exactly the reasons I was saying, Frank. I like to tell stories, and I haven't really been doing that in my content very much. So why don't we... Oh, the other thing that I did do, I wanted to let you know, is for those of you who are new to this game, there is a kind of tutorial thing that you'll see show up here in the upper right-hand corner. I reset it. I'll just do it again. And so it'll give us tips. I know a good amount of stuff, but like I said, it's been a couple of years. And, hey, Tag. How are you? Or Explorographer. Or, what is your new name? I think it's the Ancient Danger Pickle Gamer. That's what it is. The Ancient Danger Pickle Gamer. Anyway, so, right. So, what the heck was I saying? Right. Oh, yeah. So I haven't played in a few years. They've added a ton of mechanics. They actually have, if you look here, these are all the different expansions. And I have Biotech, and I've played a little of it. I have all of them. I've never played Anomaly. This is a horror-themed one. I actually have it disabled for this playthrough. Royalty, I thought, was amazing. Ideology is actually really good. I just haven't had enough experience with it. And Biotech is just kind of incredible. So anyway, we are going to start a new colony. You'll see the tutorial stuff come up here. I'm playing with a handful of mods. One of the things that makes RimWorld so amazing is the modding community. Like, the game is still highly active because I think of the modding community. And I have just a handful of quality of life mods, as well as some stuff to make kind of some animations work. So Crash Landed is the original scenario for the whole game. And it's the one I'm most familiar with, as you might imagine. I also really like Lost Tribe, which is quite a bit harder. You start with basically nothing but 6 little dudes, and then there is actually a start with nothing one. For this DLC, they've added a bunch of space stuff with this gravships, and I don't know the difference between the gravships and the orbital things yet, because, well, I haven't played. But this is a scenario that kind of sort of gives you a jump start on that. So I think we'll do that, even though, like I said, the space stuff is not why I love... I mean, I don't know. Maybe they've done a really good job of it. Let's find out. So we're going to start this scenario. These are the different difficulties. We'll do losing is fun. It makes it much harder, but I also think part of this game is that the losing is, in fact, fun. It's when stuff goes sideways that it's the best. I'm going to set it to reload anytime, not because I intend to reload. In fact, I don't know that I've ever reloaded in RimWorld, but because sometimes, actually, I learned this from one of my content creator friends. Sometimes things go sideways with the save files, and if you're in the middle of a series, you don't want to be screwed because the commitment mode blows away the save. So you can go back and get the autosaves. Oh, by the way, they have these different storytellers. These are not AIs. Some people think that they are, and it actually calls it an AI, but it's not an AI as we think of it with ChatGPT or that kind of actual like large language model stuff. It's simply an algorithmic storyteller. So in the case of Cassandra, she'll start throwing more and more stuff at you based on how wealthy your colony is. Phoebe will give you a little bit more time before she starts throwing things at you, but she actually can also be quite difficult. A lot of the difficulty is indexed around the wealth of your colony, and the wealth of your colony is the stuff you have and the people you have. And then Randy Random, people always play on this because they think, well, random is very, very difficult. The challenge with Randy, frankly, is you can go months or years without anything significant, or you can get blasted in the first couple weeks. So we're going to just do this. Jesse, you've never played higher than Strive to Survive. I usually do Strive to Survive, but I realize as I've been making more content, screw it. Losing is fun. Part of what makes this game so good, and part of why I normally include a whole bunch of mods, is because the more content, the more craziness, the more enjoyment. By the way, I also have... Yes, doesn't he have that? I think that might be... Yes, that is... that. He was born that way. He was born that way. That's true. Okay, so... Let me see. Oh my god, it's Bug Powder Dust. So when I was talking about some of my favorite content creators, Bug is one of them. Bug does RimWorld. I'm actually in his Discord. He's a super wonderful guy. The way I describe Bug, he hasn't actually done much lately on RimWorld, but I think you're going to have a series pretty soon, right, Bug? Oh, I'm about to embarrass you more. I'm about to embarrass you more. So Bug is one of those guys, for those of you, I know a number of you in the chat are older, one of those guys that makes me feel like, you know, the old times when you would sit in a room with a friend playing a game and you might like swap off and each take like a turn. He's just the most casual, comfortable player. It's like being in a room with a friend. It's amazing. So I'm so glad that you're going to be producing content again soon, Bug. And I hope you're well. I hope your whole family's well and everything's going great for you. Let's do a random seed. I'm going to be taking it very slow today. In some sense, relearning the game, but also happy to explain to everybody who's new. Let's go roulette. Sure, that sounds reasonable for what we're doing today. Okay, here we go. Let's, you can see I do have, it seems like a lot of mods, but actually for this game it's not. And they're all basically, other than music and some of the animation stuff, they're all basically quality of life mods. Okay, so I'm not going to get really into the ideology stuff for this. This is, ideology lets you, well, it's your ideology of your colonists. It lets you have, it says, what do your colonists believe? And this was that whole ideology DLC that I was talking about before that was down here. So it changes kind of the ceremonies and the titles and all sorts of stuff that your colonists can do. We're just going to do the standard one that was sort of before the ideology existed because it's easier to think about, and I don't want to get too much into the ideology right now. So now this is potentially the best part where things can be really funny. We get to pick, for this scenario, we're doing the Grav ship scenario, by the way, Bug. We get to pick 3 out of the 8 here. And what we're looking for is kind of a balance of traits and or skills. So let me see. I mean, just looking at this at first blush, it's actually not bad, although plants might be better and we want medical. Let's look around at some of these people. Fast learner is always great. You can see here, oh, sorry, when you use a skill, it's like in like Skyrim and stuff. The more you use a skill, the more you learn. You also can slowly forget over time as well. So fast learner means that this guy, Shardies, or Jordan Lumi, will just acquire skills faster by using them. Yeah, this is a good character, right? And they have milk and a textbook. I haven't done anything with the reading stuff. It's really been quite a while since I've played. So I think we're going to stick with this one, although I would love to have some better shooting, but they have no incapables. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It has... Oh, hey, Sama, how are you? Welcome to the chat. It has been so long since I streamed, I forgot I set up Nightbot. Very nice. Okay, let's see what this person can do. So no shooting. They're not incapable of any... Oh, what's Recluse? The fewer people in Jefferson's faction, the happier she is. That's good because my colonies don't last long enough to have lots of colonists, lots of pawns. Let me see though. So What we really need is a little bit better. Okay, what is this person? Oh, they're incapable of caring and social. Yeah, that's a go to the bottom, especially because we need medical. So, oh, sorry. Let me, for those of you who've never seen this before. So by having these incapable things, it limits their ability to do certain things entirely. So for example, somebody like Shardy's is not great at crafting and has 0 medical, but that doesn't mean that she can't do medical, or he? What is Shardy's? I don't know, whatever. Can't do medical, they just so suck at it. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, social is crucial. We do need good social. So in contrast, Vicky is also incapable of caring. So they can't do medical at all. Wow, and artistic and plant work. You are a trash pawn. Wow. Okay, we're just going to move Sparkles down to the bottom too. This is typical. Now, incapable, oh, wimp. Oh my God. So wimp is one of the worst traits in the game, as far as I'm concerned. This thing, basically, there's a lot of combat, and especially like hand-to-hand combat and stuff. And so you can be engaged in combat, and a wimp is just easier to fall down in the middle of combat. So down to the bottom you go. Careful shooter. Incapable of social. I mean, what is happening here? Okay, no, we have 10 social. That's okay. Yeah, I might spam. Let me see. Oh, this person comes with an extra bolt action. Oh, I don't know actually if in this start you get a bolt action. They're only 14. Why are you carrying around a bolt action rifle at 14? I feel like you're probably from the US. Okay, incapable of social, we don't care. Careful shooter, but no shooting. I don't like any of these people. And we're back to Yolanda. What's Sama saying? Oh, that sounds great, Sama. I didn't know you were doing that. I know you're working on a game for sure. Let me see. So another social. So we still have junk for medical. Let's just re-roll one of these terrible characters. So you're the incapable. Yeah, let's re-roll this till we get some decent medical. And then I think we'll just stick with it. Yeah, whatever this is, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Because we have social, so we can do arrests, as Bug was saying. And we have, you know, not the greatest shooters. But that's okay. You can have perfect. In fact, perfect is kind of the enemy of awesome in this game. So let's just get started. Oh, wait. Are you a baseliner? Oh, this is, by the way, one of the things they did in the biotech DLC was they added all sorts of genotype, gene stuff. And so baseliners are just essentially humans. And I'm not even going to get into it, but you can see, like, we'll deal with that another time. Let's just get started. Let's see. Yeah, 2 shooting. That's terrible. Wait, do we have... Wait, I want 2 people who are decent at construction. Oh, Well, we're going to see how it happens. Let's go. All right, you screwed up, and now the McCave wants you dead. Its terrifying murder machines will arrive soon. Gather the valuable grav light panels, then use your grav ship to flee to a safe location on the planet below. To launch the grav ship, select the pilot console, then select the launch command. On the world map, select View Planet to choose a landing spot on the planet. From now on, wherever you go, the mechanoids will eventually find you. To stop them, you must find and defeat the McCave itself. Okay, and then there's our little people moving around. So I'm just going to pause really quick. And why don't we actually read some of these things? So books. Colonists read books for recreation, to gain skills, to unlock research, and more. You can see a specific book's effects by selecting it and opening its Details tab. To choose what colonists will read, open the Assign tab and configure reading policies. Store books in bookcases to passively enhance intellectual and reading work done nearby, and increase the beauty of the bookcase. Bookcases passively increase research speed. XP gained from reading and recreation gained from reading in the same room. So I would infer from that we have a book here. I haven't played with the books at all. In fact, it's been so long since I've played RimWorld, I thought all of the book education stuff was a mod. So then what we can do here is we can mark it as learned, and so then it'll keep track of those things and it won't pop back up. But we could always go back up here and expand this to look at all the stuff. So actually, let's read about Orbit. On the world map, use the View Planet and View Orbit buttons to switch between planetary and orbital views. You can travel to orbital locations using transport pods, shuttles, or grav ships. Colonists need vac suits or other advanced armor to survive in the vacuum of space. If using a grav ship, make sure it's well heated. Build oxygen pumps to maintain breathable air and enclose your ship with airtight walls and doors. Avoid using wood or stone for exterior walls and doors. Plan your return trip before your launch. Living in orbit for a long time is very challenging. Getting stranded in orbit is deadly. I have watched some of the influencers that Ludion gave the DLC to ahead of time, and it did seem like you could put a wood burning fire on your grav ship and go up into space. I feel like that's probably not advisable in real life. Hold on, I'm just catching up on chat here. Okay. So to answer your question, Sama, the colonies can fail fast, especially if you don't have much of a clue. I think you've watched enough of my content to know I am inept at many things. So we'll see what happens. Okay, grav ship. Build a grav ship around your... You know what? We're not going to read this right now. We'll come back to that. Let's see what our guys are doing. So we have all this stuff. So these are resources. Yeah, I failed very fast. Let me... So one of the mods I have... Oh, we're actually on the grav ship. We have to land. One of the mods I have is this allow tool. So what I can do is I can... Oh no, I want to allow all visible things. That's not built into the game, but see all those things that had little red X's, like here, I can show you. These things that had little red X's, that means my colonists, my pawns, are not able to access them. So we're just going to go ahead and allow all that stuff. Now there shouldn't be very much stuff, I would think, here. And then the other thing, one of the things, for those of you who have seen RimWorld before, one of the things that they added is, so this view right here is all new. This is all stuff in orbit. That's brand new. But one of the things they added was these points of interest, I think it is. Yes, so each one of these little orange things, this is all kind of brand new functionality where they have interesting features on each place. And so you can see they've added hundreds of them to the map. And that's all 100% new in this DLC. So it's very exciting for those of us geeks who love this game. All right, let's go back to our colony. And I don't remember anything I read, which is why I stopped reading. We have to do a few things to begin with. We want to set up our priorities. This is kind of standard for this type of game. Firefight is if something catches fire, you want your guys jumping on it immediately. If you're suffering from life-threatening injuries, you want to go to bed immediately. Doctor, I'm going to make 2. Bed rest, this is non-life-threatening, so I'm just going to leave that on 3. Hall Plus is a special thing that's added. Like if I basically tell... It's part of the microing of the game. This is actually from that allow tool mod, I believe. And basically, if I tell somebody, hey, I want you to grab this thing quickly, you can see halt urgently, it has a different priority. So the way, for those of you who've never seen this game, the way priorities work is it will go through all the ones, so it'll go left to right and see, okay, do I need to do this thing? Can I do this thing? Can I do the next thing? But it'll go through all the ones, and then then it'll start again, and then it'll go through and find anything has a 2, and then go through and find anything has a 3, which is just average, see normal priority, and then there's also 4. And there are mods that break these things out more into different things and give you 9 or 10 or however many levels of priority, but this is just the standard thing. In fact, you can make it so they either do those things or not, and the game kind of does it for you, but I'm a little bit too much of a control freak for that. So we're going to leave, my new process is I'm going to be trying to leave things as 3 mostly, figuring, well, that is the normal priority, except for clean. I want those to be kind of last. So like, for example, Shardees, I would prefer that they research before they clean stuff. So what'll happen is it'll come over here, it'll say, oh, this is a 4, I'm looking for 3s, and it'll go to research first. Let me just quickly... You know what? When we want to grow... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I also have to set a few other things. I'm going to leave... This is their schedule for what they do all day. We're going to leave that for now. We are... Who was our doctor? Our doctor is Cervantes. So I'm going to tell Cervantes to carry a couple of medicine with them so that they can treat people more quickly. And in fact, I will say you can treat yourself since you're a doctor. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go on one while we look around here. And so how do we... I honestly have no idea what I'm supposed to do because I'm so used to the normal. Okay, well, if this is our whole ship, why don't I... What is this? Mechanoid slag chunk. Yeah, my guys should all be... Oh, they are hauling. Where are you hauling to? Do we have zones? Where are they hauling to? Hauling... Oh, yeah. Okay, look. We have storage already set up. This is not the case in the normal crash-landed scenario. Look at that. Okay, very nice. So I don't know that I'm going to create... Yeah, look at these shelves. Very nice. Yeah, I'm also... Oh! Okay, hold on. I'm paused. Incoming mechanoids in 11 hours. Okay, Sama, you're actually going to watch a colony fail very quickly because I'm doing nothing. The McCave scanning process is close to determining your location. When it locates your grav ship, it will send a massive mechanoid force to kill you. Gather your supplies, then flee the map by selecting the pilot console and selecting launch. So, like, is there a reason why we wouldn't want to just do that right now? Okay. Okay, let's launch. Travel to a remote destination using your grav ship. Unless you build a grav anchor, your current map and anything on it will be permanently lost. You won't be able to return. Quality factors determine the engine's cooldown, duration, and a chance for mishap. Yeah, I know. We just got here. I guess the whole point is that we are... This is just to intro you to the... Oh, God. To intro you to the mechanics of the grav ship stuff. So you'll see this in other... this exact screen you'll see in other situations as well. So like I was mentioning before with ideology, you have different roles. Like you could be like the spiritual leader of the colony, or you could just be the political leader or whatever. And this screen is the same thing. So the same exact screen. And there's these different factors for how good it's going to be. This is terrible. Like what? So the fact that the quality is low means we're going to have a problem potentially. So if we are, is there something that, oh, piloting ability 80, piloting ability 35, you must have, oh, wow. Well, I wonder what piloting ability is based on. I guess we'll find that out some other time. Let's go. And I guess I could have read the grav ship part, huh? Oh, well, forget it. Let's go. Okay, we're going to go on slow speed to begin with because I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Nice, Sama. Yeah. Are you sure when to launch? Your current map, as well as anything on the grav ship substructure, will be permanently lost. The launch process is destructive, meaning you won't be able to return. So I'm curious whether we were supposed to lay those grav panels that we were given down on here somewhere, but there's only really one very effective way to find out, and that's to launch. And mistakes will be made. Okay, so here we are. We're going to say, oh, choose where to land. Okay. Okay, here we... Oh, choose a landing site. So I guess I have to zoom in? Yes, here we are. Okay, so what we're going to do... Oh, maybe this hex? Yes, look at that. Okay, so this hex is the range in which we can land. Oh, this is so interesting. Usually when you start a colony, you can pick any hex anywhere on the whole world. So this, because it costs chem fuel for us to pilot our grav ship around, we can only pick within here. Now, this seems like, relative to the rest of the world, a very small... Let me turn these things off for a second. A very small area. But, in fact, every one of these places is a landable hex. So we do have a lot of choices. These are existing colonies. They probably all hate us. We can find that out. And I actually will turn this on because I want to land at a place. Yeah, okay, so let's see what the special stuff is here. Oh, and this is a... I don't remember how to get rid of the learning helper altogether. This is a mod that Sarge Bjornsson, who is like one of the most prolific modders of this game, has already produced on day one. And basically what it does is it shows you what the features are that are there. Long abandoned military structure may still contain valuable items as well as active security systems. Use caution. Oh, well, that sounds great. And then ancient uplink. This area contains an uplink used for communications with low orbit satellite. Hacking the uplink will reveal a hidden location in orbit. That's pretty neat. And it also means that there might be structures that we can kind of take over. The challenge with this one is, and I'll land here so we can see it, is I think we're too close to this other settlement. So they're probably going to complain. Let's see what these features are, though. Oh, boy, look at all these. A chasm. Sandy patch. What is this? Oh, the other thing. Hold on. So they have different biomes. So this is a temperate forest. This is probably a desert. Oh, Scarland, which is a new biome, I think. So there's tropical rainforest, which makes it a little bit harder, and it actually describes all that here. Oh, look, some people call it the green hell. Tropical rainforests are tough because you can get sick really easily. And what I'm looking at here is kind of what the terrain is so that I can tell how mineable it is. Mountainous is actually a little tougher. And what kind of stone types, because then we can figure out what we want to build. They each have different kind of durability. But given what we're doing here and exploring... Yeah, Bug. The mechs will chase us everywhere, so it is just another Tuesday. And also every other day that ends with DAY. Because we're doing this new Odyssey thing, and these features are new, I think I'm just going to go for as many of these features as we can. So this is actually probably our place. And we might still be too close to this settlement. Yeah, this only has a coastal atoll, so that's boring compared to these other things. Let's land here. This is going to suck, but I think it's the way to go. Oh, okay, it didn't warn us. Oh. Ooh. Generating map. Okay. Oh, we can pick where we want. So let me look around here. What we want to do, so I'm going to turn on this is the fertility overlay. So this dark green means the soil is more fertile, so crops will grow better. So this is the kind of thing you don't want to necessarily land here, but landing nearby it could be good. And this is also, where's terrain affordance? Nope. There it is. Okay, so not much to see there. Hold on. So terrain affordance is basically you can build here. So you'll see here, this is marshy, so you can't build this, on stuff as heavily. But this actually looks okay. Like you can't build heavy stuff on the marshy business. So we can turn that off. We don't have much to worry about. And we're going to zoom in. I do have a mod that lets you, I think it lets me zoom out further than you normally could. I'm not sure. So this is what I was saying. There are these facilities that exist that I think we might be able to co-opt. So, oh my God. Jesse, you didn't have to do that, but now we've achieved our goal. Thank you so much. You're the best. We've achieved our goal of 1, where I promised if somebody gave me a super chat, I would thank you profusely. So I thank you profusely, Jesse. Okay, let's get started, though. Let's get started because Frank doesn't have a lot of patience, and so he's going to want to see some action. Okay, why don't we move? Can I just... How do I move this thing? Can I... Oh, move landing zone. There we go. Why don't we move up here? And yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's try it. Who knows? I don't know anything. This is how we learn. Oh, that's quite loud. All right, so I'm going to turn off the fertility. Oh, what are you? Cassowary. Very nice. Ooh, tigers. Wow, look at all of this wildlife. They did add a bunch of wildlife. So our guys are getting out of the ship. Do I have roofs on? Oh yeah, the reason this is green is because it's roofed. And things that are roofed are considered indoors, so they decay less, they can stay warmer. They're kind of like self-contained units. So all our guys are probably wandering. Yeah, so what we need to do... Oh, you're cleaning rock... Okay, so they're cleaning rock rubble. So that's because cleaning down here is the lowest priority one, but they have nothing to do. So let's pause for a moment and take stock of what we're doing here. I'm going to turn off the roof HUD. And I think what we'll do... We want to get inside. These are not... Yeah, these generators I don't think we can do anything with. Yeah, we just have to deconstruct them. So we can get parts out of them, but we can't actually turn them into a generator. Right, I set my goals low, Sama, so that they are achievable. And actually, I didn't expect it to be achieved. Okay, so we need to get moving here. Wow. I like capybara. They're actually one of my favorite animals in the world. They're super cool. I rode one once, which I'm sure they don't let you do anymore. So this is an ancient fence. I don't know if it's going to act as a wall. It might. I don't know if this is going to act as indoor. Actually, it does. Yeah, you know how we can find out, I think? Oh, no, we can't. All right. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to disassemble these things, and we'll flesh this out to be our first living space. I think that'll be faster than chopping trees and building something out of wood. I mean, we do arrive with a lot of resources, but in fact, you can see all the resources we have over here. Each of these things is a different type of resource or a different specific resource. So this is meals, and this is particularly survival meals, and so forth. So we do have wood, and we do have grav panels, which we will need to expand our grav ship. Ooh, I wonder if I should have moved it further away from... Well, whatever. We're going to learn. I mean, a capybara would be, I'm sure, quite tasty. They are just basically giant guinea pigs. Not that I've eaten a guinea pig, but apparently, well, they're called guinea pigs because they used to cost 1 guinea to eat. I mean, to buy and then eat. Okay, so let's get moving. I am going to mark all of this stuff for deconstruct. And then, oh, you know what? We'll do this as well. And I don't know if we can, if we claim this, can we reinstall? No. Shoot, really? Huh. Okay, I guess we'll deconstruct that door. And then what I'm going to do is flesh this thing out. So I'm going to hit play so our guys start doing stuff. And, oh, you know what, though? Hold on. I want to make it so that hats... Where are hats? I want to... hide hats on UI. There we go. I like to see my people's heads. Okay. Okay. So we're going to turn on the fertility thing again, and I'm going to set up a zone for growing so that we can get some food going. We'll do a giant rice zone to begin with. Rice is not particularly nutritious, but it grows super quickly, so we can get some food, even though we do have survival meals. But we also should have... Do we have a pet? No. Oh, we don't start with a pet in this one. Let's see what's on the map. So these are all of the animals on the map. We can tame them. We can hunt them. We can do all sorts of stuff. Macaws. Macaws are new. Cool. Yeah. Chinchilla? No, chinchilla's not new. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So those of you who've watched my content before, you know that, first of all, I'm not the best when I'm streaming, but also I hesitated about playing RimWorld because I was nervous about the kind of how you make... Oh, no. How you make an interesting story with it. I mean, I know other people can do it, but I'm not sure it's in my wheelhouse, so I'm going to be learning. All right, we're going to grow... We're also going to tell it to... Oh, yes. Okay, we're going to grow heal root. This is natural medicine, and that's excellent. And we needed... I don't know if you saw it there, but here, I'll do it again. You need a minimum planting skill to grow this. So usually when I start with my colonists, they don't have 8 plants, which is a problem. Okay, you guys take that apart. Then I'm going to try to encase this. Yes, I am going to embrace the chaos. I thank you for that advice, Salma. It is... I mean, those of you who know me and talk to me know that... know me well enough. You can probably hear that I am nervous. I don't really know why that happens. I mean, I'm here with a bunch of friends, you know? Okay, so if this acts as a wall, then that should enclose this for us, except we're going to need to put in doors. And actually, I don't think we're going to have enough slate. What walls are we taking apart here? Oh, these are slate. Okay, so these guys, they're going to disassemble this stuff, and then they will install slate here. Let's put in doors. You know what? I'm also going to move the chat. Hold on, I got to move the chat to a different monitor so I can see it more easily. Oh, that's much better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, right in my face. Okay, so I don't know if he's still here, but you guys, if you're at all interested in RimWorld, when Bug publishes his next series, you gotta watch him. He's just so good. I mean, he's just so fun to watch. You know, one of those kind of creators. Okay, let's put in some doors. I'll do wood doors. Yeah, yeah. I've played on Jungle before. I glossed over it, folks, but Jesse has actually played RimWorld. Jungle's hard. Like the easiest one is temperate forest. So if you decide to take up this game, maybe you start on temperate forest. It's just positions you better. Our people are gonna get ill. You get more rain here. I mean, we can actually, I can find, there's something that tells you all about the things that I skipped over. We're going to deconstruct all of this stuff because we don't want it inside. And this will give us resources. What is this? We're going to deconstruct that. Now you'll notice there's also this claim thing. If you want to keep something together, rain is good for watering your crops and putting out fires and stuff, but too much rain, as you may know in real life, can be a giant pain as well. Everybody gets unhappy when they have to go outside and it's wet. I don't know if it's something related to this biome or if it's related to the rain that it increases the chance of disease. So what I was saying was you can, let me cancel this. So we can claim this or we can deconstruct it. We're going to deconstruct it because we can't use it for anything real. If you claim something, it now becomes yours. It's reflected in the wealth of your colony for difficulty purposes, like I was describing with the storyteller before, and your guys will keep it maintained. So that actually can be very, very useful. Like, is this a sarcophagus? No, that's a storage cylinder. If we find, like this, sarcophagus, this might actually be very useful to claim, because then we don't have to build one. We might not even have the technology to build it. And people like to be buried in sarcophaguses rather than their bodies just sort of thrown on the floor. So let me see. Oh, you want to talk about getting over themselves, Sama? So when your people eat, they want a table. They want to eat at a table. And if they don't eat at a table, they get unhappy. And it's become this sort of long-running gag in this game that you're out here amongst the tigers and the bears and the diseases, and you're on some foreign-ass planet, and you're getting upset because you don't have a table to eat your meal at? There's actually a mod that that makes your pawns explode if they don't eat at a table. It's amazing. It's amazing. And of course, there are mods that remove that problem. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to start gathering our stuff. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. We're going to make... So the way, there's a number of games that sort of are like this, where you have different zones, and this is how you tell your characters where to put stuff. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, no, not a allowed area, sorry. We're going to expand the zone. I'm just going to fill this whole place with expanded zone. Then what we're going to do is... Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to create another zone. I don't remember any of the hotkeys. And I'm going to put... I'm going to put things that are less... that don't need to be housed inside here. So we're going to say, like, chunks and blocks. Because they don't deteriorate outside. Now what I'm doing is maybe unnecessary because we've got this grav ship that has indoor storage that is safe. In fact, is it... It doesn't look like... Yeah, I'm looking over here. You can see the temperature. So it doesn't look like the grav ship is any cooler inside. That's the other thing that we're going to have to worry about is temperature. Okay, so we're going to do chunks and blocks. I'm going to clear all. I'm going to say priority is normal. And then we're going to go to chunks, and we'll just turn all those on. And raw resources, I think is where blocks are. Yeah, blocks. And then over here in this storage, we're going to call this general. And I'll do this because I'm anal. I can't tame it yet, Sama. And don't worry, we're gonna have a creature go crazy in a moment. Hopefully, it's not one of the tigers. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the priority to low. So that means this thing, people will take things here unless there's something that's higher priority, someplace that's higher priority. And I'm going to allow all, and then turn off the things I just enabled. In fact, wait a minute. Yeah. And these things we want inside except wood. Yeah, we can have wood in here for now. We don't want any corpses in here. And we don't want chunks. Actually, and then that, I think. Oh, and we don't need any rotten stuff. Oh, do we want... No, we don't want any corpses. Okay, so I think that's good for this. And we'll be moving this zone anyway. In fact, we can now expand the zone once again. So what that did was, because there are now no walls here, it allowed me to expand the zone. Where there's a wall, it won't actually put in the zone. Oh, I don't know why this didn't just get zoned up. Oh, I must have gone a little too quickly. Okay, let's see though. Okay, now what did I do for... Oh, you know what? We might actually be able to tame it. We don't have the food to tame it, I don't think, but let's see. Let's take our... Who is our handler? Chardiz. Okay, let's go to Chardiz and see if she can tame that tiger. Hey, tiger. There we go. Can we tame this tiger? Oh, okay, so now here's the... Here's the thing. You can see here, it's warning you, don't be a dumbass. If you fail on the taming, you're gonna die. Well, I think we're gonna do it anyway. Let me set up a few other things first. Like, we want to have... furniture, sleeping spot. Oops. Darn it. Sleeping spot. And you'll see over here, it warns you when things... Like, so watch this. When I deconstruct this sleeping spot, it warns me that we need another place for a colonist to sleep. So it helps you... Those little letters help you kind of minimally, anyway. Now, this is... Oh, look at this. It's still considered outdoors. Why? Oh, because these guys haven't built yet. Wait a minute. Okay, we need to change their schedule. Yeah, this is the default schedule. On day one here, we don't have time for their nonsense. So we need them up and working. Sorry, I went through that very quickly. So this is the schedule. I know I showed this to you a little bit before. But basically what you do is you set them up with different sort of tasks. Or not tasks per se, but categories of tasks. So you can tell them, hey, you need to do this at this time. And they'll mostly follow you. Sometimes the tasks will run long. Some just won't follow it at all. That's one of the traits you can get. And anything sort of leaves it to their discretion. What I just did here is the brutal, I just landed on this planet and I don't have time for your nonsense. You're not allowed to sleep or eat or meditate or recreate. You just need to get to work. And so that's what we're going to do, at least for a day. In fact, we should have the technology. I've been playing Tribal as I've been coming back up to speed. So I'm not used to having lots of stuff constructed. Or excuse me, researched. So do we have chem fuel? We do. That's right. We used it to fly. I think we're going to make a chem fuel generator. Oops. Wait, do we have a generator? No, I guess I can't take it. Okay, we're going to do a chem fuel generator, even though I'm not sure we have a good way to generate chem fuel otherwise. We'll put our generator over here. Then we're going to do hidden conduit which will go under the ground and raiders won't attack. Oh no, I don't want... Ooh, it's just more expensive though. I don't want to do hidden conduit in the walls. We're going to do normal conduit. And so what will happen is once we get power here, you'll see, and we put in a light. In fact, I'll just set up a light for now. Whoops, not power. Where is it? Furniture? Yeah. And we'll do a standing lamp. Once this conduit is run and our generator is powered up, you'll see a wire go from this lamp. And because there's a range by which it's sort of internal kind of understood wires. You don't have to wire everything up directly. Okay. Let me see. So what else do we want to do? We want to get... Well, let's look around a little bit. Is there a table we can just pick up? We can't. So one way that you avoid the eating with table thing is, well, you... Oh, what's this? Oh, this is... Oh. Oh, that's right. That's right. In the DLC, in this new DLC, they made these things that are effectively underground bases. There isn't a Z level in this game per se. Like, you can't build tall buildings. But these are sort of like separate bases. Yeah, I read about that. What is this? This is the ancient uplink. Wow, very cool. That's all new stuff. Okay, so we're going... okay. Let's set up a table. We need furniture because our people... I mean, obviously we don't want them to suffer without a table. Let's build it out of wood. Do they need... You know what we're also going to do? Oh, you know, we don't have any place for them to meditate. That's going to be an issue at some point. Let's put in a wooden stool. In fact, we'll put in a few of them. We're going to put in something for recreation. So we'll do a chess table. And we'll also do a horseshoe pin so they can get outside. What is the story with our roof? Oh, there. Come on, you guys. Build. What is your construction? We only have one person doing construction. You know what? You need to do construction. Oh, 0 skills? No, that's terrible. 2? We'll take it for now. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Let me speed up the game. And... Now, who is responsible for taming? Oh, you know what? I bet we aren't trying to tame that tiger because we don't have the food to do it. I think we need kibble. So we can do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we're going to do production, butcher spot. We'll put the butcher spot outside. And then we're going to set up... This is the way you set up things to be made. So we're going to add a bill to butcher creature, and we're going to say do that forever. So whenever we hunt something, it will butcher that creature and then take their corpse, or not their corpse, their meat into this storage. And then we're going to add a bill to make kibble. And we're going to tell it until we have, let's say, 20. Actually, until we have 30. And then once we have enough, we'll pause. And then when we're down to 5, we'll make some more. And you can set all the ingredients that you put in, that you use in anything, really, that you make. We don't have any meat that I'm aware of. So I guess we also need to go hunting. Did I have... What do we have for weaponry? Let's take a look at everybody's stuff. So you have nothing. Do we have weapons? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Rifle. Oh boy. Shotgun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Adon, I didn't know that. I mean, yeah. So Adon's talking about there's a dig hole mod that lets you dig down into underground cave systems. The game does have cave systems, but like I was saying, it's essentially no Z levels. Everything is on the surface here, and so even these new places where you go, quote unquote, inside are just going to be like a mini map. Now you're also seeing here, let me slow it down. Oh, break risk. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me pause for a second. Actually, I'll leave it on 1. You'll notice that Cervantes is cleaning, which means he has nothing valuable to do. So we need to give Cervantes something to do. Let's mine some stuff. Wait, what else can you be doing? Hauling, bed rest, crafting. Okay, yeah. Let's find some stuff to mine. Here we go. I'm going to mine this whole vein. That should give him some work to do. Also, why are you not... Oh, no, wait, you're not a deconstructor. Cervantes. Okay, so I'm going to do something weird here. He's in clean mode, so I'm going to draft him and then undraft him. So the way combat works in this game is not... Yes, I call clearing not valuable. That's right. Cleaning not valuable. That's right. I mean, I'm a male. We don't clean. We live like pigs. So the way you do combat in this game is you don't just tell your guys go fight, although there are mods that let you do that. You actually what was it? You draft them and then you put them in places and then like you line them up and then they will fight. Like it'll be their sole focus while they're fighting. Okay. Hey Sour, how are you? Thanks for joining. This is the first time I've ever streamed RimWorld, and it's a new DLC. What is happening here? Why are you guys not working on this? Can you maybe get moving? Why did I pause? Oh yeah, we want to hunt. Right. Oh yeah, I paused because I slowed down because where are weapons? Steel breach axe. Oh, really? That seems like it will do damage. Let's see. Yeah, melee damage. Okay, who's our best melee fighter? Okay, you have a melee of 2. You have a melee of 6 and no shooting. And you have a melee of 3. So you're going to take that breach axe, Jefferson. Oh, look, minor break wrist. Oh, yes. And because they're getting upset because I told them you must work all the time. So let's fix that. Sour, I am doing the most important stuff. The most important things that can be done, that's what I do in my content. Okay, so I'm going to give these guys a normal schedule. They can sleep until 4, and they can go to sleep at 10. And then what we're going to do is give them a couple hours of recreation beforehand, 1 hour of meditation, and then we're going to have them work from like 10 to 6, and anything in between, they can decide what they want to do. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so now they'll have a more reasonable schedule. We're at 1,700 hours right now, so they're going to get a couple more hours of work, and then they'll be able to chill out. And that's good because you'll notice over here, this person needs rest. It's actually telling us they're exhausted. And if we go look at their stats, this, by the way, is a mod called RimHUD. Normally, you have to kind of dig in a little bit more to find out more of the stats. I just happen to really like this mod. I think it works great. So it's just to present all the stats and the skills and their status. And you can see, though, up here, see how it's yellow? This means that their mood is not wonderful. And so we also can go look at their needs. You'll see exhausted is causing them to be minus 18, which this is all the mood stuff. You start with very low expectations, just as kind of a starting buff so that things don't go sideways immediately. And then other things can affect their happiness, like good meals, or you can see here spacious interior. So like this is a good room, that kind of thing. So we're going to let them do their thing. Okay, thanks, Jesse. We'll see you soon. Have a fun time streaming. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. It depends on... oh, why... Oh, wait, why am I showing beauty? No. Colonist bar? What is showing? Why am I... What is happening here? Oh, I was zoomed in? Oh. Okay, so... Right. So you're going to pick up a breach axe. Let's see if we have a gun. I don't think anybody's carrying a gun. No weapons. You have the breach axe I just told you to pick up. Yeah, so I'm looking up here for equipment. Wow. Do we have a weapon? I suppose this is the downside of starting with such a well-equipped colony. Is there a gun in here? Oh, it looks like there is. How do you... Oh, tag. Oh, wow. That's a great sticker, too. Thank you so much. You're so generous. You're always so generous. Oh, there it was. Auto pistol. Okay, who is our best shooter? This is weird. Why can't I... On the other one, I was able to do a little heart. Oh, I could... Apparently, tag, I can put you on timeout. Wouldn't that be rude? Like, oh, thanks for the money. Timeout. All right, so who is... who's our best colonist? Shooter. So 2, 0, 1. Oh, that's right. Our colonists suck. So let's give... That was wait a minute. Yeah, that's Chardiz is going to take this gun. How do I tell it to... How do I get in there and then tell you to take it? Normally what you do is you click on the colonist and then you click on the item. Oh, there it is. Okay, equip auto pistol. But I'm going to say do that next. I don't think they'll wake up to do it. Oops. Yeah, so I told them next. I didn't know we were exploring Findom angle this live stream. Findom? Sour, you're uploading your first video? That's exciting. What are you playing? Oh, financial domination. Right. How do I find out if there's more? You know what if I do search for... I don't actually know how to look at the inventory on the shelves. Like I said, I haven't played in a while. Let's do gun. No, pistol. That should come up. Ah, machine pistol. Where are you? You're in there. Okay, let's give that to our other person, even though, frankly, putting a machine pistol in the hands of somebody with one shooting is probably not smart, but also very, very American. Okay. And are these set up as storage? Oh, they're set up as preferred. Yeah, okay. All right, I guess. Oh, an introduction video to your channel. Okay, and then what kind of content are you going to do, Sour? You know what? I'm going to send somebody out to hunt. I'm not planning on... Oh. Look at this. Psychic Soothe. So this almost never happens for me. This basically makes people more happy. All males will be happier, which is only one of our colonists for a while, for as long as the Psychic Soothe is there. Usually there's a psychic... whatever the heck the opposite of this thing is. So if we go look at their needs, Psychic Soothe is giving them plus 16, which is offsetting almost all their debuffs. Look at this. Slept outside, slept in the cold, slept on the ground, and an under... Oh, you're an undergrounder? I didn't even notice. Yikes. Okay. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, see, undergrounders like... where are you? Undergrounders like to be underground, as you might imagine. They get upset when they're outside. Yeah, these colonists are... Well, they all come with problems. They all have issues. Let's put down... Oh, well, actually, I'm going to see if we can hunt something. Let's hunt a capybara just because we can. And then we'll butcher it, and then we'll make some kibble, and we'll try to tame that tiger. What are these guys doing? Did we run out of slate? Oh no, we ran out of slate. Yikes. Is this slate? That's granite. Okay, we're gonna have to come up with some slate. You know what? No, we're not. We're just gonna disassemble this stuff. Okay, we're going to deconstruct that. Gaming art and cosplay. Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds great, Sour. I'm excited to see it. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, we're going to cancel the slate wall here because we just don't have enough slate. And we'll put in something else. But we need to get this enclosed. I wasn't really paying attention. We also need a meditation spot, so let's go ahead and do that. Don't have a focus, though. Well, they'll have to live for now. Oh yeah, I'll go take a look at Young Lego Builder. That's great. Oh, hey, Bug. Thanks for coming back. I do not know how long. I mean, well, we probably do. It probably told us, but, but I'm not really paying attention. I don't know, actually. I think we probably have a while. Oh, you know what? I did watch Sam Streamer play, and I think you get a quadrum before you get notified, and then a quadrum to respawn. But I don't know how you would know that other than, you know, playing through. I don't know if it told us that outright. Has it cooled down at all there, Bug? Okay, why do we not have our chem fuel in here? Oh no! Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, we attempted to tame the tiger, and it failed. So now, Shardies is in trouble. That's still 32. That's hot. That's hot. So we are going to see, this was again, we're creating a little, this is not the sort of thing I would normally do, but since we're sitting on stream and we're being foolish and we're kind of experimenting anyway, I figure trying to tame a tiger is entertaining, even though we were going to fail. So Shardies, you can run, but you cannot hide from that tiger. Let's recruit these guys, or yeah, draft them. And where are you guys right now? Jefferson's there. And Cervantes. Oh, are you up in the ship? Oh, where are you? Oh, you're mining, aren't you? Yes. Okay, you guys, come on down here. And I think we're going... Oops. I think we're going to have you... We're going to draft you as well. And just have you run. Yeah, of course you need medical treatment. What we need is for you to just throw yourself on the ground. Okay, run. Run. Oh, Shardies is not fast enough. Okay, you know what, Jefferson? Go attack that tiger. Okay. Okay, now Shardies is running straight into the path of the bullets. This is the high-quality combat you expect from the Hoosfoos McCave channel. Jefferson, how about you come over here? No, you're gonna get shot in the back instead. Okay, tiger down. Tiger down. I just saw a Bug's question. You know what? You know what they haven't done? They haven't taken off their vac suits, Bug. Yeah, we're gonna... I don't know if you've been watching my stuff, Bug, but I am not, let's say, the most organized or calm creator, and the stream just makes me more tense. Hey, Jefferson, are you finishing this thing off? Or are you not able to finish off? Go finish off Tiger. Thank you. Okay, let's have you now see, but what am I gonna do? Like, are they gonna be naked underneath? Oh no. Okay, you can just take that off and take that off. Thank you, Bug. You're the best. I told everybody he was amazing, right? Look at him with knowledge. Yeah, everybody take all that off. You're bleeding. And we're going to just Allow that, and then allow all visible things. Yeah, it's true. It is much easier when you're not trying to keep the circus on the road, and streaming just adds a level of complexity that is extra special. But yeah, I know before I started doing content and I would just watch folks, I would be like, okay, hold on. Who is our doctor? I hope it's not Chardiz. No, it's Cervantes. Cervantes, come over here and prioritize tending to Chardiz. I would watch people play RimWorld or play whatever, and they would miss things that were obvious on the screen. I didn't understand it. And then when I started playing, I realized you're watching your OBS, you're trying to, especially if you're streaming, you're paying attention to the chat, you're trying to keep the game on the rails, and it's just, your brain just stops functioning. And some people are much better at it than others, in particular better than me. I just get overwhelmed. But that's part of the fun for me, actually. Sour, what inspired my name and channel logo? So, Hoosfoos McCave is based on a Dr. Seuss story called Too Many Daves. It's about Mrs. McCave, and she had 23 sons, and she named them all Dave. And so when she would call Dave, they'd all come on the run when she only wanted one. So she said if she could do it over again, she would name them, and then Dr. Seuss went into a list of 23 different names, and Hoosfoos is one of them. And so I adopted Hoosfoos McCave as an online ID, I don't even know how long ago, 15 years, maybe longer. I keep finding things where I first used it, like way back. And so because it's Dr. Seuss, I played with Midjourney, and I tried to make something that looks like the Lorax. That was now about 2 years ago. So the Midjourney wasn't as good, but I'm very happy with how it is. The only real challenge is because it was AI generated imagery, it's actually a little bit difficult to play with, and there's some weird imperfections in it. But I assume Unk means old. Are we playing? Let's go. What are you guys, sleeping? Sour's like, you're a bunch of stuff. I gotta go eat. First of all, Dr. Seuss, I could have read it when I was 5. Okay? Now, I did actually read that when I was 5, but the time I'm thinking of, I was quite a bit older than 5. And we all say back in the day. We do. Oh, now see. Did you see how easily he just walked over this? This fence, I think, is not going to keep us safe. So we're going to fix that problem. And also, what is the story? Why are we not fueling our chem fuel generator? We have another medical emergency? Okay, guys, what you're going to get today is a masterclass in how to mess up a colony, how to just blow a start. I am the absolute master. You can go watch Bug for high quality, effective content, but you're not going to find anybody who can screw a colony faster than I can. Oh, is it? Is it? I'm so used to playing with the complex jobs where I can say, hey, go refuel. So what we're going to do... Oh, but can't we... Can't we... You know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to... Oh, well, it's also a low priority because everybody's down. Oh, no. Oh, no. And this is the opportune time when the Nightbot just comes in and says, hey, come make fun of Hoos. As though it's not already happening. As though he is not making fun of himself already. Jesus. I don't know what's happening. Let's speed up the game so I can not know what's happening even better. Wait a minute, Cervantes, did you not take off your stuff? Wait a minute. No. Were you dying at the time? There you go. You guys can haul this if you want. There is an awful lot of blood on the map. No, no, that's not strawberry juice. Oh, God, Bug. Bug's asking whether we can run a power conduit from our ship. Wait, you know what? Is this a generator? Connected substructure. Stored chem fuel construction. Oh, maybe so. Let's try it. Let's try it. That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm just going to do normal conduit. I think it's a little faster to build. And it's cheaper. That looks like no. Like I can't bridge this. Oh, it would show as blue? I thought it only shows as blue when it's built. No? Oh no, I guess not. Okay, thank you. Cancel that. Cancel that. Look at all that knowledge Bug has. Here's a good thought. I wonder though, hold on, let's try it. Maybe we have to follow a certain... Okay, well look, Chardiz is no longer incapable of walking. Is that blue? Or is that gray? I mean, this thing says stored chem fuel. I guess it's a little different though. It's the actual like engine fuel. Yeah, all right, let's cancel that. That's a good idea though. They should do that. I mean, these guys have got to have electricity on here. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you're recreating. How nice. And let's... Is everybody back up? No, but... you know what? You're not researching. You're not hauling. What are you doing? You're sleeping? Let's crank up the game. And Jefferson's no longer incapable of walking. Let's make some... Also, let's see. Did we butcher? Where did our food go? We did butcher. Okay, we need a kitchen. Let's do... Where is the fueled stove? And I'm going to... I'll put it in here, I guess. And we'll even give them a stool. And once this is built, we can make bills for making food. Alright, you guys. You just start doing stuff. And what else do we want to produce? You know, I am inclined to throw down a simple research bench. We do have a very good researcher. Research is based on intellectual skill. Bug is like, I can't sit still watching this incompetence. He's like, let me suggest you stop sucking and do this. Okay, then Cervantes went mad, had a mental break. Oh no, you please backseat drive. This is why I'm doing it live. Please do. Please do. Oh, look at this. Did you see that? Hold on. Did you see that? Look at that. Chardiz hurled invective about Cervantes' nephew's kind... Oh, wait, what? No, this one. Cervantes flagrantly disrespected Chardiz's aunt's leg hair. Oh, my God. How rude. Her leg hair. It is like your Moria experience all over, Tag. Tag was basically having a heart attack watching me play Lord of the Rings Moria. Okay, so we're going to follow... We're going to follow the advice of the wise one here in... chat. We're just going to stop effing around. Can I do replace? No. So I'm going to have to deconstruct. And we've got another one who's gone nuts. The only thing keeping us alive was that psychic soothe. Fuck. I promise you guys, you should go watch Bug's content when he produces it. In fact, you should go watch his old stuff. It's wonderful. You will see how it's supposed to be played. We have a door here. We have a door. Let's do this. And then we might need to do a little bit of cleaning here. Wow, Cervantes is going nuts on the insulting spree. I'm going to slow it down so we can read some of this stuff. Oh. Our ship is called About to Be Defunct. Oh, not randomized. And what do you guys? You're still insulting? Sama, this is the exact experience you will have in Overcooked. So Dodgemaster Sama in the chat, she is a master chef in Overcooked, and I am so bad that my son declared he would no longer play with me. So I happened to mention this to her, and she's like, well, I can lift you out of your worthlessness, I think were her exact words. So we're gonna do that, and I've taken the challenge to demonstrate just how bad I can be by just being myself. What is the let's game it out approach? Yeah, I agree, Bug. Like, my daughter and I, we would fall off the truck on this one board, and yeah, those were your exact words. And my son was like, "Guys, why are you so terrible? Are you trying to be bad?" And of course, no, neither of us was. We're not good. Let's follow Bug's advice. What does it take to make a normal bed? Just wood? Why did I think it took like steel or something? Or cloth? Oh, because I've been playing Minecraft. Oh, Tag, I do make as big a mess as I can, but I make as big a mess as possible while trying to do it well. Okay, you know what, you guys? You're gonna need to get up. Yeah, this colony is gonna go, but I'm gonna take the juiciest. So if you guys start playing RimWorld, follow Bug's advice: proper beds, indoor space, and power and food, because we have packaged meals, and you always start with some kind of packaged meal. All right, you guys. Yeah. All right, take care of that person. Okay, you know what we're going to need to do? We're going to need to... oh, I can't hit P to select similar. We're going to need to chop down some wood, because we have a lot of wood-fueled things. I also am intent on playing this in as high-speed setting as possible for maximum giggles. Let's just do wooden walls. They go up fast. Hey, Walrus. It depends on your definition of what good and bad is. I mean, it's going, and sometimes it's going at a very high speed. Is it going well? I mean, not for my colonists. Let's deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Oh, the slapping. Yeah, anytime. Oh God, what was the game? There was, I think it maybe was Little Big Planet where you can slap each other. Yeah, once my kids discovered you can slap each other, nothing ever got done again. Nothing ever got done again. You'd be trying to get past the board, somebody would walk up to you, slap you. It was actually quite funny. I mean, a little frustrating for the younger one, but it was still very funny. All right, somebody make this bed. Of course you do, Salma. Somebody's got to do it in your life, and if you don't have the kids to do it for you, then you got to do it. That's half the fun of being a parent. Okay, so remind me how... Oh, missing 5 wood. Okay, so you know what? Can you harvest, please? I told you it'd been a while, Bug. I had forgotten how to manually force. Well, if it's all about mood management in the early game, my mood is great. I don't know if you noticed, but my mood is great. I have a psychic soothe. Okay, now, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, no, don't take the wood there. What? Why would you do that? You know what? Wait, how tired are you? Let's just check your status. Ah, you're fine. You don't need sleep. Go build this wall. Jefferson, how are you? You're relatively rested. Are you able to... I can prioritize cleaning the blood. Osama, you would definitely be good. I think you'd really enjoy this game. Okay, let's crank it up so they get moving. Oh, shoot. I didn't tell them to wake up. I told them to do it afterward. Okay, you guys. There we go. Honestly, I thought we were indoors before with the fencing, but apparently not. Okay, now you guys, let's set up a bill. Let's see. So we want to cook some meals. We probably want, I would say 12, right? Should that give us, what is it, 2 meals a day? Right? Yeah, let's do 12. Oh, sorry. Do until you have 12. Pause when satisfied, and then when you're down to 4, start again. So you folks who are new to this, you can see kind of how these things work. So this will do 4 at a time rather than going to get the... So there's an efficiency aspect to things where you can make 1 meal at a time, but that means they have to run back and forth and make 1 meal, and then, let me slow it down a little bit, 1 meal and get the ingredients and so forth. So what you can do is say, well, get the ingredients for 4 meals at a time. And then what I'll do, this is kind of my sort of basic stuff that I did. I don't even know if you need to do this anymore. But one of the things that can happen is if you don't have enough resources to make 4 meals, they won't make any, and that can be a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to say make 12 here. Actually, I have to remember. Yeah, maybe if we have it do 8, and then pause when satisfied, and then if it gets down to 3, then actually I think we can do 6. So if it gets down to 3, then they'll start making individual meals, but it should trip if you get down to 4, making 4-by meals. So we'll see. And then the other thing is, I'm not sure if I did it. The other thing you can do is, so again, as Bug was saying, everything in the early game is about mood management. And so this screen I'm looking at here lets you kind of overarching set up policies for different things like what you wear, what you eat, what drugs you can do or not do. I don't know anything about the reading, as I mentioned before. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the anything policy and we're going to make it so that they don't, oops, that's the wrong thing. So that they don't wear anything that has less than 51% durability remaining. Because once they get to 50%, or maybe it's 49, but something like that, then it gets a tattered apparel debuff, and they don't like wearing tattered apparel. So in some cases, it's just better for them. They might take it off, they might not. But if there's a better piece of equipment, apparel that they can swap it out with, they'll take off the stuff that makes them unhappy and put on new stuff. Because unlike me, they like to wear clothes without holes in them. So that's what we're going to do. So this person's making meals for us. We can see over here, we have the packaged survival meals that we started with, and now we're making the simple meals. Now, one of the things we're going to need to do is refrigerate. We do have... Oh, well, we don't have any meat left anymore. But when we go hunting, we're going to need to refrigerate. In fact, see, this was my concern with making the chem fuel generator. Is we don't have... We're reusing the chem fuel we would use for our grav ship. We just happen to have it. Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay, what are you guys up to? Like, what are you doing? Hauling steel? No, what is that about? Oh, we don't have enough wood. Oh. Alright, let's select similar. And harvest fully grown. And where are you? Just a minute. Hauling steel. Okay, you can haul it. You know what? We got to turn off this mining. Hey, hey. You know what? Just a minute. Let's get rid of this. Whoops. Cancel. Yeah, perfect. I think one of them's going to end up being idle. Wait, oh, whoa, whoa, shoot. Did I set... No, hauling's at 3. Okay. No, 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 that should be okay. Okay, now, can we force that third bed? Do we have wood? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're fueling our... Alright, okay. Come here. Oh, okay, you're already doing the bed. Very nice. Let's get rid of this. And we're going to expand our... Whoops, we're going to expand our zone again. Make sure we have blood under all our stuff. That's good. What's this? Oh, that's our meditation spot. And you'll notice now that our light is shedding light. Let me go over here to power. You can see... Oh. Sorry about that. You can see here that it's connected. This is what I was talking about with the sort of the internal wiring. So you just need to get within, I think it's 7 or 8 tiles. And if you look down... Let me get out of here. If you watch over here in the lower left-hand corner, you'll see that it's telling me different stuff as I hover over different areas. So if you look here, and you can see it's dark because it's nighttime. It's currently 2100 hours. You can see here that it's 50% lit, so our people don't become super unhappy because they're in the dark. We did start with chem fuel to spare. We started with, I think it was 40 or 50 extra chem fuel. I don't even remember how to make chem fuel, so that's going to be a problem. Usually I do the wood generator. I mean, really, Bug, I haven't played in forever. Oh, really? Oh, I did. You're right. And we missed it entirely. So a transport pod crashed, and usually you can get an extra pawn out of it. Unfortunately, this scout is dead. Let's just see what their bio is like. Oh, they would have been great. We could have had somebody with shooting and another constructor. Oh well. Yeah, see, I went into this expecting to demolish this colony. So while these guys are sleeping, before I speed it up, let me think about what else we want to do. So we've made food. We've got a food supply. We're going to need to hunt a little bit more. I think maybe... Hey, Bug, how do I create chem fuel? Like without a boomalope. Okay, so I need a chem fuel station, which... Do I have that yet? Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah. I remember. Refinery. Biofuel refinery. Is that... Refines biological... Okay. Let's set that up. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're the best. Now, I bet this needs to be inside, but we're not going to worry about it. And then what we'll do is we will set up just a quick dumping stockpile zone right here. Actually, you probably only need one. So let me shrink that zone. And then we're going to say fuel storage. And the reason I named the stockpiles, by the way, is when you look here on these guys down here, you can see hauling steel to biofuel refinery. So if they're hauling it to a stockpile zone, it'll actually say it there. This is where this rim HUD is super helpful because you can see what they're doing. It's just, you don't have to go digging around, so you can enjoy it yourself. Well, I am growing rice and heel root, and I was going to hunt for some food. I figure I'll build this up and throw some wood in there before we run out, so I don't have to build a wood power generator. Although we do have 5 days, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm growing rice and heel root. And I was just excited to be able to grow heel root because we have somebody with a plants better than 8. Okay. So, right. Oh yeah, I was working on this. So we named it fuel storage. We're going to clear all. We're going to make it critical priority. And all we're going to put in there is chem fuel. So now what will happen is when chem fuel is made, our guys will put it here so that when they need to refuel this chem fuel generator, it'll be as close as possible, because it is, as I was saying before about when I was describing the 4 meals at a time thing. No, you can't eat the chem fuel, Sama. This is not the Tide Pod challenge. Does this thing take components? Oh boy, I hope we don't run out of components. Oh no, we have 33 components. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's really good, Bug. Jadziax, if you ever watched her, I know she was gone for a couple of years, but she actually came back earlier this week. Ludion gave her a pre-copy, and she did an overview of it, which I thought was very honest. And she does like it. I don't know that you can eat them. I mean, I think you might be better off chewing the wood, Sama. A palm tree. Okay, what we're going to do... So I was looking at the mod, and I believe you can... No, I don't want to extract... No, stop that. I believe you can say chop all wood in home area. Ha ha ha! And so there's an automatic zone that might be overkill, but there's an automatic zone called home area. How do you view that? I think it's over here? No. Where is the home area? Oh, you know what it is? Let's go into zones. And we go... Wait. Oh, no. Where are the zones? Here we go. Manage areas. Yeah, so we can go to home. You can see all that blue stuff. So basically, wherever you build anything, it automatically gets designated home area. And you can turn that off. That's one of these things. Yeah, toggle automatically expanding the home area around new constructions. So when I used to play, I would build my first base, my starter base, usually somewhat more effectively than this. And I would leave it on because the home area has all sorts of extra stuff. Like you can basically allow people, I could just go like this and they won't go outside those blue things. And then the other thing is that they will clean the home area and they'll repair stuff, I believe, only in the home area. So, but you can see over here where we disassembled stuff, like in this area, we don't really care if that's the home area. So we want to act, because we don't want them cleaning over there. That doesn't matter. So in fact, how do I shrink the home area? Oh, no, come back here. Ah! Let's go here. We're going to go zones. We'll go, okay, clear home area. I'm going to clear the home area from here. And something's going wrong because I'm not watching. Oh yes, disease. That's because we are in this tropical forest. And definitely not because my people are malnourished and sleeping in blood. What's new, Bug? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, that's actually not new. That is part of the... what is the darn mod? Apply tool. It's part of the apply tool mod. It's this one. Apply tool? Allow tool. This is just the one... Like, I don't know how anybody plays without this mod. I was trying to do 0 mods, and it's just... There might be things I didn't know about, but like the allow tool is just amazing because then you can very quickly just select things. Like that's how I'm doing the select similar. I don't believe that's built into base game. Yeah, the allow tool I just use for everything. I did try to go... I was playing the beta branch. I did try to go no mods. And I couldn't. They did add fishing, though. They added planning, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. That must be zone? No. Where's planning? Orders? Plan. So they basically added the planning mod. That extended planning or extra planning. So now it's like super good. It's exactly as you'd want. And they added shape designations, too. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know how much you've been watching and how much you've been trying not to spoil yourself. Mad Capybara. Okay, hold on, please. Here it comes. Here it comes. Nothing like an angry capybara. Let's take it out, people. We will draft you. And let's see. Who is our... Just a second. Who is our shooter? You're a shooter. You're a shooter. You are... Okay, so we're going to put you here. I'm going to take you, put you here. I'm going to take you and put you here. Then we're going to... Oh. Okay, capybara. I guess I could have just let them sleep. Now that capybara should come to the door. Oh! I was too slow. Right. I have to... Okay, okay. All right. Okay, well, I did that poorly. Okay, now we need to undraft them. Go back to your business. Do you have Scaria? You don't. Okay. We can get a little meat out of you. Wait, why don't you have Scaria? No, I guess you don't. You just went crazy. So you can see here it's deteriorating because it's both outdoors and not under a roof and unrefrigerated. So we can change all those things, obviously. So what I'm going to do, I believe... Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Let's set up... See, we've got food, we've got beds, we've got food, we've got research. Did I select a research? I think that was the scream of a capybara. Didn't I... Oh, no, I didn't say research fishing. That was in my little test run that I was doing a few minutes before the stream. Okay, so we want to research fishing. Actually, do we? Hold on. Do we have water on this map? Forget it. We don't want to research fishing. Damn it. I was all excited to try fishing. That'll have to be after I destroy this colony. Okay, forget it. We're not doing fishing. Let's do... I guess smithing? Oh, did it just queue it up now? Is queuing automatic? No. Oh, I think I have to hit stop. Wait, is there queuing now, though? No. I don't know. Well, whatever. All right, we're on speed 1, so I can get my head together. And, right, I want to build a separate place to do our... We're going to turn this, I guess, into our production area, so I think I'm going to chill myself out a little bit and build a place for a fridge, a butcher, and a kitchen table like I used to do when I actually played this game. So one of the other things that I remember I liked to do... Wait, what do we have for resources? You know what? We have a lot of wood. I'm just going to go... Even though it's a fire risk, I'm just going to go ahead and start building in wood. I'm comfortable with that. So one of the things I like to do... Oh, the hunted prey tear. You know what? I'm not ready for an actual quest. Is I like to make 3 wide hallways. And what we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put a door here and here so people can get through. And then we'll make this hallway just a little bit longer, in part because I like symmetry. And I already screwed it up. So we're going to... Oh, that's okay, though, because we can do this. And I know it sounds silly, but one of the things I like about this game is... I like the sound of the making the blueprints. I don't know why, but I really love the sound effect. Okay, let's do... Lisa, how wide are you? You are 14 wide. That's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. Let's do 13 like that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be painful for me. I can't do it. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I just screw that up after measuring it several times? Ah, whatever. Okay, now we're going to put a door in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a fridge. And I might put our stove... Actually, we don't need a fuel stove. We do have electricity. And now that we have chem fuel, because Bug actually has a clue about how to play this game, we can use an electric stove. So I will probably deconstruct that in a moment. I think, though, You can copy the bills. Yeah, copy bill to clipboard. Yeah, so I'll do that in a minute. Let's get this thing built. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to... I believe I can... Yes, I think it's the allow tool that lets you build over existing walls. In the base game, I think you have to take it down. Sad Wander. Okay, we're just going to clear all of these. And we'll wait for new things to come up. Who needs medical treatment? What happened to you, Jefferson? You're affected by plague. Well, shouldn't you be in bed? How are our fields doing? Okay, alright. And then what we're going to want to do... You know what? Do I want to make this whole thing a fridge? I might. You know what? Actually, I'm going to make a separate room. So what happens is your people become unhappy if they are cold, as you might imagine. I mean, you might also become unhappy if you're cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a kitchen area. Oh. Cervantes, what is your issue? You are having a problem because you're in pain, you're in awful barracks. Yeah, you're insulted and you're hungry. Well, why don't you eat? Jefferson, oh, you're on a sad wander. You know what, Cervantes, you're going to have to suck it up. This is life on the rim, my friend. Life on the rim. Let's move this here for now. Yeah. I mean, I grew up in the cold as well. I actually like the cold, but I imagine it would get, if you're stuck in a sub-zero temps, which our freezer's going to be, you might get a little tired of it. And Cervantes is having a tantrum. Oh boy, they're going to break stuff down. So what I'm demonstrating here for you is what happens when you don't follow Bug's advice and you don't manage mood in the early game. Which is definitely happening. So 2 of our 3 colonists are flipping out right now. And I think our third one, Chardiz, who was doing all the construction. Oh my god, are they having... Oh, no. Okay. I thought they were going to have a major break. This is amazing. This is going to be an abandoned colony soon, folks. Okay, meanwhile, though... Okay. Wooden flooring. Bug to the rescue. Oh, I haven't lived in a place where it's been that cold ever, I think. Yeah. But I have visited places that get that cold. Where, like, we would go outside and throw water up in the air, and some of it would freeze by the time it hit the ground. Okay. You can see I'm on high speed and not paying attention. I'm paying attention to chat. We're putting down wood flooring. So the reason Bug suggested that... Let me go to beauty. Yeah. So the reason he suggested that is because see all those negatives there? So our people are unhappy with this place. In fact, we can turn on... Is it this one? Yeah. Room stats display. So you can see here our barracks, the impressiveness is awful. So the more impressive your space is, the happier your people are. And there's all those factors you can see for why the impressiveness is awful. And putting down flooring, so that's what these numbers are. I think I can just hit the Alt key to do that. Yeah. In fact, here, let me just... Yeah, now I'm holding the Alt key so you can see it. So you can see now these -1s are obviously much better than the dirt -6s. And blood is a -10. So that's also, like, no bueno. And Jefferson is stuck here in bed, -10 on his pillow, so I think he maybe vomited on his pillow or something. Now we have torrential rain. Heavy rain is beginning to pour from the sky. It will cause temporary flooding around bodies of water. Fortunately, we have none. Build barriers to prevent floodwater from spreading. Yeah, I don't have any concerns. Also, we have a solar flare. So now all our electricity is broken. This is excellent. This is absolutely excellent. I'm going to tell... After you are done consuming, I'm going to tell you to clean up the blood, please. In fact, just clean the barracks. That'll help with our beauty as well. So I'm hitting Alt to make this stuff show up temporarily. What is negative 17 in Fahrenheit? Is that like... I can't do that math off the top of my head. We have 30... Oh, so it's like 0? Negative 2 Fahrenheit, I think? That's pretty cold. When it gets down to like 0 and like you inhale through your nose and your nose hairs freeze, that's when I'm like, huh, it's cold now. Okay, you can see Bug's advice. I'm still holding the Alt, and you'll notice anything where there's no 0, excuse me, where there's no number is a 0, which means this place, look, the impressiveness has gone to mediocre. It was negative 2, now it's 34. And we could make... Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Oh, my gosh. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I'll, oh, it texted it to me? No, I have to log in. No, I'm on stream. I'll do it later. Are you going to have Wi-Fi on the plane? Okay, well, you should have Wi-Fi. And then I will find you when I'm... Okay, have fun. That's right, I went AFK on fast speed because that's how I play. Yeah, my estranged wife is on her way to Vietnam, and she is in desperate need of the Netflix code. But I can't look it up right now. Okay. Yeah, these are first world problems. I'm like, you'll have Wi-Fi on the plane. I'll get it to you later. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait, this is short-circuited due to precipitation and started a fire. That's why it should be inside. Look at this. Look, you know what? I think it's like Bug has played 10 times as much RimWorld as me. And that's no exaggeration. I'm like at about 300 hours. I think he's at about 3,000. Okay, is this thing built? Guys, get on it. Okay, we need to put down floor here because this is bothering me. No, what? Cleric role unfulfilled. You guys are demanding, right? God damn. Okay, can you build our little kitchen, please? Get on it. No, everyone hasn't died yet. But that's only because Bug Powder Dust, my friend who does RimWorld, who's very experienced in RimWorld, has been giving me advice like, oh, look, it's all going to hell. You should do this, Hoos. You should do that, Hoos. And then just one comment pulls the colonists out of the depths of their misery. It's remarkable. Okay, now that this is happening, we can go ahead and do temperature, and we can put in a cooler. In fact, for a room this big, we might actually need 2. But hold on, let me finish the walls so I can get the spacing done. So we're going to do structure, wooden wall. And I'm going to keep things clean, I'm going to make this our butcher area. Did I kill our butcher spot? No. Is the butcher spot still here? Yeah, we're going to deconstruct that butcher spot. We're now going to go... why am I not seeing butcher? Ah, butcher table. No, isn't there a powered butcher table? Where is the... I thought there was. Maybe we have to research it? Or is it right in front of my face? You know what? Who cares? Let's just take this butcher table, and we're going to give you a stool. You know what? I feel like you guys are not taking good advantage of this stool. Let's reinstall this here. And we're going to build a copy and put it here. And I wonder if we should have doors here so that they can... Well, maybe the kitchen doesn't need it. But if you're bringing a corpse to the butcher table... let me see. Let's do that. Why not? We'll put a door here. And then we need... So, one of the things you can do, although I think I'm going to be too lazy, is you can actually double up your walls because you do lose heat through walls. And so since we're going to make this our freezer, you know what? Why wouldn't I do it? Yeah, we'll just double up the walls. In that case, though, I'm going to do this. And this. Well, that's going to be triple wall. We don't need this. Oh, but it looks good. Then I'm going to do something a little bit strange. I'm going to make a space like right here. So I want to leave those open. Yeah, we'll go here. 1, 2, 3. We'll go here. And then we'll do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our coolers here. When raiders come, they will make a beeline for your cooler. So I'm blocking it in here so that they can't get to it easily. They'll have to come in and go this way or break down the wall. And usually they'll go through doors before they go through walls. And we do have a lot of components. Maybe I should already have 2 in case we get a heat wave. What are our guys doing? Oh, how dare you sleep? Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. Construction botched. That's fine. And now they're meditating. What time is it? 6 in the morning? Yeah, let's just double check their schedule again. Yeah. See, so this is why I was saying, if you put a single hour of anything, but in this case it's meditation, and then you have anything after it, like the anything category, then if the meditation takes longer, they will continue to do it. The reason I do 2 hours of recreation, I guess actually I could make that anything. And then if they want to recreate for 2 hours, they can. Okay, let's set up our bills again. Oh no, they're already set up. Very good, very good. We're going to need to do some hunting. So let's hunt... Oh, I hate to kill capybara. Cassowaries will attack? Really? Let's... You know what I miss is the numbers mod, which lets me know how much food I'm going to get out of these guys. I don't even know if that mod exists anymore. It's been so long since I played. Let's take a few peacocks. We can actually tame these peacocks and then breed them for food and probably for eggs. Yeah, there's no question, Sama, that your days should be scheduled exactly like this. You have to get these, what is this, 7 straight hours of sleep. You're not allowed to leave bed. Then you have to get up and meditate. Then you do anything you want for 4 hours, and then all you do is work. You can't get up to eat. You can't even use the restroom. Nope, no 15-minute breaks. No nothing. You have to wait until 7 o'clock to do any of that. And then you have to relax. That's the way it's going to work. You don't have a choice. Now, what's our wood situation? We're down to 2 wood, and we're done. Okay, we're going to do that same thing where I'm going to say, chop wood in home area. I like that. I just discovered that in the mod today, even though it's presumably been there forever. Oh, you know what we're going to need is some more light, and we're going to need some more conduit. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in the inside wall, although it's going to be a little bit ugly. I guess they'll have to live, though. Oh, and then I could hide conduit? No, I'll just go on the outside wall. Oh, meteorite. Oh, that's... Oh, this is the guy that fell. Yeah, we don't care. I envy you, Sama. There's no way I could schedule myself like that. I've tried, actually, because I'm kind of crazy like that. I have tried to schedule myself like that. You know what ends up happening? I end up browbeating myself. I'm like, hey, you didn't do any of the stuff you were supposed to. Okay, and we're gonna want lights in these places. Whoops. That is furniture, right? Yeah. But I think we're gonna do a wall lamp because it's cooler. Actually, in the fridge, we'll do tag. As a dedicated procrastinator, I'm gonna unite later. Okay, now the other thing we need to do, obviously, is put in doors for our fridge. And so I'm actually creating... Oh! What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Okay, no. No. Did you guys... Like, did one of you have a break and the other got into a fight? Okay, can I arrest somebody? Cervantes. Oh, I don't have a... Wait a minute. Cannot romance. I don't want a romance. What are you talking about? Oh, God. You know what? Fight it out, bitches. Okay, now let's go. Let's go back to the wild man. Do the wild man show? Yes, Val, Chief. Let's take a look at this wild man. We can tame them. So they have, look at that, 13 shooting, 10 social. Okay, we're going to try to tame this person. The only thing I want to be sure, because we might have to convert them. We want to make sure they're not, like, super loyal. Okay, we're going to tame you. Wild men may attack. I don't care. Ambrosia sprout. Ambrosia sprout? Where? Oh my god, look at all this ambrosia. Ambrosia is the only safe drug in the game. So we're going to say select all. And, oh. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is kind of a little bit of an odd hack. Let me slow it down to 1. We're going to create a growing zone over this ambrosia. Ambrosia is super valuable to have. Then what we're going to do in this growing zone, oops, is we're going to say, don't allow sowing, do allow cutting. Wait, do allow cutting. No, wait. Right. Yes, I think what that means is, we'll sow new plants in the spaces that already... I don't remember how to do this. I'm going to... Because ambrosia is so valuable, I'm going to not allow cutting. So what this is going to do is it's going to... No, they should harvest it. We're going to allow cutting. Let's see if they cut the ambrosia. I'll learn. Wow, this is just terrible. I'm so bad. By the way, if you play this game, the less than and greater than keys, or comma and period, allow you to cycle between your colonists. Okay, you guys. Oh, thunderstorm. Flash storm. Okay, these usually... Yeah, a freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. It can. And it probably will. So let's watch. But fortunately, although it's raining right now, so maybe it doesn't matter, usually when there's a fire, there's the fire. We don't care. It's far from our base. Oh, there's some closer ones. Usually it will trigger rain to put it out. This is where you don't want to have your... Let me show you what our home area is right now. So we're going to clear this home area. What will happen is we'll also always fight fires. Oops. We'll always fight fires in our home area. We are going to... Whoa. Okay. The rain better come. Okay. Huh. Well. Oh, that. Tag says it's just like real LA. Is it too soon? You know, probably not. It is a lot of fire. This happens. And my walls are made of wood. You saw I was trying to make them of stone because it would be less of an issue. Okay, now the fact that it's telling us there's fire means that's in our home area. So our people are going to go down there and fight it. but they'll stop once it's outside the home area. So what we're going to try to do is expand the home area so that the fire will relent a little bit. And then once this spreads... Oh, come on. Okay, now we're going to clear the home area again. I think we're probably going to be okay. We do have to stay on top of it. And it may trigger rain. It may work its way up here, but we'll fight that fire. So we should be okay. And now we're being raided. By the way, this is just the normal storyteller, by the way. This is not the hard ones. And although I do have it on pretty hard, or very hard mode, I guess. In fact, the only way to make it harder is to do a custom one. The wood will regrow eventually. But you can also take down these burned stumps and get some wood out of it if you need it. So, these are pigskins. Remember I was talking before about genes? Let me go find somebody, I'll show you. So, these guys, this is a baseliner. So, there are xenotypes. You know, they added genes in the biotech DLC. So, there's a bunch of different types of races. Genotypes, I guess, or xenotypes, whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to these guys. They are going to prepare for a while and then attack. We are completely unprepared, by the way. I've built no defenses. And so here, this guy, see, these are pigskins. So it gives you a whole thing I can read here. They were made for their organs, uncomfortable with the idea of harvesting organs from a baseliner human. A long ago government merged human DNA into pigs, so that much like the cow in the restaurant at the end of the universe, the pig could walk up and say, which part of me would you like? So these genes, you can see they're more immune to disease. They feel less pain. They have pig ears, which is cool. Like, so some of these things actually have effects. Some are just visual, like actual mechanical effects. They have a pig voice. So yes, they have squealing voices. I don't know if a squeal voice actually has a negative impact on the people around them. They have big fat bodies, which you'll see if we zoom in on this guy. His body is wide. I didn't know dark hair was a thing. They have strong stomachs, so they can eat without getting poisoned. And robust digestion. This is... Oh, they can eat raw food, that's right. They can't see as well, so this is all this kind of like... They have all these different genes, and you can make your own, and you can mess with genes, and it's amazing. Oh, hopefully this guy will walk through and get killed. And in fact, the other thing you can do when you're playing the game is you can double-click, and it will select everything of that type. And we only selected one guy when I double-clicked there, so that means this is a single-person attack. So we can definitely take him out, even though we're terribly unprepared. I haven't even built defenses. So let's wait till it declares that they're done preparing and starting their attack. And we will... Did you see... Wait, are you saying he has a hand grenade? Oh, frag grenade. Oh my god. See, look at this. Bug is looking at stuff like he's just on the ball. It's thousands of hours, people. Thousands of hours. Okay, so he's preparing. I could put down some defenses, but I'm not going to because I'm short-sighted. We'll let our people sleep because they're in bad shape anyway. Oh, we're also going to need to fill our cleric role. Okay, what speed are we on? Let's speed this up until they start attacking. Oh, look, we finally have some of our herbal medicine. In fact, okay, hold on. We have a fire. Oh, it encroached. Okay, let's go to our home area so we can fight it back and we can beat it back a little. Guess we're going to have to do this area too. Looks like the rest of it, maybe it won't expand that far. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, and of course now they're beginning their assault. Okay, hold on a minute. Where are you? Okay, here he comes. We're going to go down to 1, and then we're going to wake everybody up and draft them. Now, what we're going to do... can we take advantage of this fire being here? Maybe we put our guys right here. Actually, let's put them behind the tree. Hopefully the fire doesn't expand quickly enough that they get burned. And he does have frag grenades, as Bug pointed out, so we're hoping to take him out before he throws frag grenades at us. I guess now that I'm saying this... Oh, you can hear him squealing. Oh, here it comes. I shouldn't have grouped our guys together. No, no. Stop. Everybody move. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Everybody move. Oh, you jerk. No! 2 of us are down. Jefferson, get up there. Oh, God. Oh, a man in black. Okay, we're all down. Here comes the man in black. This is the best. This is the best. So, when you lose your colony, sometimes you can get a man in black. Not always. And the man in black usually comes in with massive stats and comes in to help you salvage your colony. And I did have one game where I did resuscitate my colony from a man in black. It was amazing. I had a whole playthrough for hours and hours, and then I had to move to LA. That was 2.5 years ago. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and look, they're doing God's work here, putting out the fire right away. We have to bury a few corpses. Oh, you're still alive. Hold on, let's take a look at you. Well, I mean, if we imprison this guy, I mean, these are pretty good stats. And we know they're buff. Oh, gosh. What are we looking at? Right side of screen? Oh, all of this stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Par for the course with me, my friend. All right, let me not... So the gift that Boobub brought us of the frag grenades, yeah, we were on the wrong end of those, and I was trying to dodge them. One, I couldn't move quickly enough. Yeah, of course I clumped up, Bug. Of course I clumped. I mean, why would I ever do anything to be intelligent? And I was actually saying that. I was just in the throes of saying, you know, it dawns on me that I shouldn't clump up, but then we got hit by a grenade and my brain froze up, and now we have a man in black. But that's okay, because a lot of the people in the chat have never played RimWorld, so I'm explaining to them the value of the man in black. And also, the guy who took us out, he's pretty good. He's got good social, good animals. No, not sorry. Good artistic. And we know they're tough because they're pigskin, so we might go try to rescue them. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a prisoner bed. Actually, maybe... Yeah. We're going to turn it into a prisoner bed for now. And then we are going to have our man in black capture you. Oh, you're unwaveringly loyal? This means we can't convert them. Okay, so instead we're going to strip you. Wait, what are you wearing? Oh. Yeah, we're stripping you. So we're going to have the man in black walk through the fire. Yeah, the boob. So Boob the Chancer has a grav ship. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, organ harvest. Right. Okay, so I'm going to capture. Very good. I forgot the game we're playing. I forgot. Yes. Okay, now let's pause a second. Oh, wait, our man in black has a relationship with somebody? Oh, he's Cervantes' son. Oh, well, how bad for you, because Cervantes is... Oh, no, Cervantes is just down. Oh, wait a minute. What, bleeding out in 2 hours? We don't have time for that. Let's just check your stats. You have 1 medical. Yeah. Okay, what's your... Well, obviously, firefighting is important. Yeah. You can't... Oh, you're our doctor, though. In fact... Well, no, we're not going to have you cook anything. Hunt, construct, smith? All clean research. Now is the time to come make fun of Hoos in the Discord, people. Yeah, we're going to leave Cervantes to die. Okay. That's good enough. And wait, I have to do right. Now, how do you... I don't remember how to do... I don't remember how to do the surgery. Oh, we don't have anybody capable of surgery, do we? Oh no, we have doctor. We have doctor. Yeah, how do we... I don't remember how... Oh, it's a bill, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it a bill to do surgery? Do I have to do a medical bed? Wait. Here it is. Here it is. Operations. Add bill. Here we go, people. This is why this game... One of the reasons this game was banned for a while in Australia. So, we're going to harvest in order here. Let's go for the right kidney. And let's take the left lung. And I don't know. No, we don't want to. Oh, we could anesthetize them, but no, we don't care about that. Then we'll go for the liver. Wait. First, we should extract it. Oh, should I heal them up first? Yeah. Actually, let's heal them up. Yeah. Prioritize tending to you. Amazing. Oh! What happened? Why did you stop? What are you doing? You're beating the fire out. Oh. You know what? Forget it. Turn off firefight. And let's crank you up to 1 here. And now we're going to... Oh, did you just... Oh, they died. Well, god damn it. It was a good idea, Bug. Oh, yeah, we're gonna try to tame this wild woman. So this is RimWorld, people. This is RimWorld played badly. What? Primary ideal religion changed because Cervantes died, and presumably Isamu has a different religion. Liberal creed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing. This is so bad. I think I'm just gonna start a new colony. What's blowing up? Yeah. Okay, you try to... You know what? Let's just put it on fastest speed possible and see what happens. We're gonna go into observation mode. Oh wait, hold on. But we can change these to colonists because we wouldn't want our man in black to suffer and not sleep. Okay, let's see what happens. And... Lumpy? Who's Lumpy? Town guard, can we... Oh no, they're from somewhere else. Where is Val? Yeah, why are we not trying to tame you? Come on now. Oh, that's Hunt. Okay, let's go. Incoming mechanoids. Oh, okay. Mechanoid threat. Oh, there it is. Mechanoid threat. 12 days, 14 hours. That's the answer to your question, Bug. Just in time for me to murder everybody in our colony. Isamu is sleeping next to a corpse. Just FYI. Because RimWorld. A gift from Jados. Paralytic Reckoning? What? Oh my gosh, look at this bow. It's a masterwork bow. Great bow. Wow. Paralytic arrows and reinforced bow. What the? So this bow shoots arrows embedded with a paralytic biotoxin which briefly stuns targets. It has reinforced bow limbs. The limbs of this bow have been strengthened, allowing it to shoot further. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, that'll probably be okay for a little while. Yeah, everything's going to hell, guys. This is almost every RimWorld playthrough I've ever played. Remember I said before that I don't play in, like, Iron Man mode or whatever? Because I don't ever reload? You'll notice I don't really need to reload. Because you can only reload so far back, and you just can't unbreak what's broken here. Bug has probably left the the stream. He's like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Nothing's happening. What are you doing, Asamu? What is your schedule? Wait a minute. What is your schedule? Oh. No, that's too much sleep. Get to work. Are you back in bed? What are you doing? Oh, you have 2 conditions that need tending. Wait, you can tend yourself. But I don't want you to use our industrial tech. There you go. There you go. Now you're hunting. That's good. Wait, you can allow this. Tag can confirm it is very hard to watch a game when your head is buried in your hands. You can allow this. You can allow that. In fact, we can say allow all visible things. Yeah, I'm ignoring all of this. We don't care. Oh, there's some fire. Okay, what are you up to? Are you doing something valuable? Are you... You're wandering. Why are you wandering? Oh, because you're on a sad wander. Okay. So... Oh, okay, fine. Let's go look at the quest. Available. We have surveying defense. An anonymous AI has requested your help defending surveying equipment at a remote site. The surveying operation will take 10 to 15 days and will require traveling to a remote destination. In exchange for your services, the AI is offering a valuable GravTech device. A pilot sub-persona core. A low-grade sub-persona specialized in gravship flight. It reduces the chance of an accident when flying a gravship, though it can't fully account for human error. A gravship can support up to 2 pilot sub-persona cores. You know what? Let's accept it. Now, what do we have that's active? Right. We... Cambiar? Hey! Bug, didn't you have a character named Cambiar? Oh no, maybe that was Pete Complete. Yeah, I don't want to go to the ancient stockpiles, but what I will do... Yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to send a caravan here. You'll notice this is where we're going. We're out on the... Because we're going crazy, why not? So, actually, this is so far. No. What I was going to say, so we're out on the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're out on the main map, and we can travel to the quest. We're not going to do that. Cancel that. Right, we could send a caravan to this quest. Where's our home? Hold on a minute. Is this us? This is not us. Where the heck are we? Here we are. Okay, so if I wanted to go to that quest, let me show you that quest. If we want to go to this quest, Surveying Defense, where we can get the sub-persona core, we jump to the survey site. It's way over here. Oh my god, where are we? We're way over here. Ooh, but maybe we can jump to the location in our gravship. Indeed we can. Can we do that? Is that how it works? Oh, thanks, Angry Dad. I'm glad you were at work watching my stream. Okay, wait a minute. So am I jumping here in my... Is that just gonna do its thing? Let's go back. No. Well, he's not gonna do anything while he's on a sad wander? No, that doesn't seem like I would... Okay, transport pod crash. Hold on. What did we get? Another person... Okay, let's save him. Let's do it. Or we can finish him off. Well, we can't do anything until... Yeah, we can't do anything until the Sad Wander's over. Yeah, why can't we jump to this location? Wait, Grav... Oh, this is just jump in here in the map to the location. I have to somehow get in our Grav ship and take off. All right, well, let's let this Sad Wander finish. And we're going to see if we can take off in the... Okay, what are you doing now? You're wandering. Oh, no, you're Cambiar. Where is Ishamu? Okay, what are you doing? You're also wandering. Can we get back in here? Like, how do we take off in the Grav ship? Pilot console. Launch! Oh, yes. Oh, wait, you're still in a mental state? You're back on a... Oh, my God, did he go right back into a Sad Wander? No. Are you done now? Can you launch? You're still in a mental state. Come here. I like, Tag, how you suggested earlier that I play it like, now you're feeling depressed. You know what? I don't care. I play like, let's game it out. You should know. Oh God, expected quality 5%. You should know that it's going to get played that way whether I try or not. Let's see what happens. Go ahead, pilot it. Okay. Your current map as well as anything not on the Grav ship will be permanently lost? Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, where is... Oh no, we don't have enough biofuel to get to our site. Damn it. Wait. No, I have to pick a... Oh, man. No, I don't want to do it then. Oh, jump to location. Hold on. Yeah, we can't. We don't have enough fuel. All right, get out of there. Hold on. Can you load this up? What we're going to do is we're going to have you cut some trees. Oh, I probably need to get that mod that gets rid of rain, because it apparently screws up YouTube. I don't know how well you guys can see the rain, but apparently YouTube gets pretty unhappy with the rain. Let's have you chop some wood. Get on that wood chopping, please. In fact, I'm going to micromanage. Where are you? Oh, you're just chilling out? You know what? I think I'm going to... Oh, yeah. That's yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, these things? Is this what you're talking about? A bug with the features? Oh, thanks, Tag. Thanks for letting me know that the rain is good. All right, I'm going to see if I can turn off the learning helper. Hold on. Where is the learning? How do I... learning helper. Okay. So, this is one of the things I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. That one of the things they added with Odyssey is this notion of having these features. This is all brand new. So each of these things has kind of interesting features. Up here is a mod that Sarge released like day one, actually day -1. Sam Streamer was using it yesterday. That lets you find out more about the features that are on the map. So you can see them described, that this has plateaus and caves, and it's nice, right? But over here, you can see there's a bunch. That's actually one of the reasons we picked the site that we're on. So if we go here, there's no features. Anywhere where there's an orange little flag, like we go here and see what's here. This says, was it Natal? Yeah. And this has a bay. So some of them are just normal geographical features. This is probably heavy rain, wet climate. But then some of them have like pre-existing structures. Like, let's see if we can find one. Ostrich habitat. What? A natural habitat for ostriches. They appear in greater numbers here. Well, that's interesting. This has caves. Oh, this has an old building of some sort. Ruins. The remains of an ancient settlement. These ruins may contain a wide variety of possible threats. Okay, let's go to our home. Doesn't the home button take us? No. Where's our home? Ah. All right, let's jump to our site. And then let's go, I don't know. Oh, what's this one? Abandoned colony. That sounds good. Is that's this one right here? Okay, we're gonna jump there. Oh look, stinky colonist. Oh God, what happened now? Did you catch fire? Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I think we're gonna end the colony here. I'm just gonna leave it on speed while I... Human revenge? What? Val is attacking due to a botched taming attempt. Okay, wait. Yeah. Oh, Isamu is set on fire and tried to tame Val. This is a wild man. And so now he's being beaten up, and this is gonna be the end anyway. So let's see what happens. Oh my God. Okay, now, let's see if we get a second Man in Black. I've only seen that happen once before. It's the sort of thing that, you know, not too many people even have the opportunity. You need to be a special kind of player to get the chance of a second Man in Black. Oh, poor Asamu. He's crawling along. He has 19 conditions needing tending. Look at all this stuff. He's burned. He had asthma to begin with. He got beaten up by Val. Yeah, Val struck Izumu in the left arm. Rot stink exposure. That was because he slept next to a corpse. Yeah, a special kind of player. Tag, special kind. It's not everybody who can get the chance at the second Man in Black. But I think we're not going to get it because Isumu's already down, and I think we'd be getting the Man in Black already if we're going to get it. And by the way, we're missing our other corpse, I think, because it was eaten. Come on, Isamu. I believe in you. I believe in you. Your health is 15%. Look at that. That's just terrible. That's another fantastic way to look at it. All the red conditions are new ones. The yellows are lingering ones. Pray for rain. I'm gonna pray for a disk error that crashes the game, Bug. See, this is the thing. Bug never gives up because he plays RimWorld and he knows you can always snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. But that's because he can do it. I am not necessarily that talented. It is raining. It's true. And he's down. So now, game over. You know, you don't like to see it, but here it is. Game over. Everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone else will find a use for the ruins of this place. I doubt it, because let's just review the... Oh, somebody might like the Grav ship. Val, the wild man, may take it. So, this is something you don't see all that often. The RimWorld game over. Here we go. Oh, I thought... Wait, I thought it will show the credits. No, we're gonna... Oh, it doesn't show the credits? Only when you win? I can create new wanderers. Okay, well, let's go to the main menu. This is the royalty background. Can you get the different backgrounds? Oh yeah, no, it's just gonna... Oh no, here it is. This is royalty. This is the ideology background. This is the biotech background. This is anomaly. And this is the new one, Odyssey, that came out today. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream here. Oh, you're so generous, Tag. Good game. You need to raise your bar. Although not with me, maybe. But anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. I'm not kidding. Bug, when he does his playthrough, you gotta watch it. Bug Powder Dust on YouTube. He's just so much fun. In fact, go back and watch his stuff. He's fun to watch. Very chill. A lot of other folks who do RimWorld content, they do great content, but it's very structured stories, and he sort of lets the world happen, and then, as you saw, can calmly solve problems. It's really, really fun. It's sort of, I aspire to be able to play like him. So thank you all. I'll be back streaming. I don't know when. I'm trying to do Saturdays, but I don't think I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not sure. You'll see a notification if I do. Meanwhile, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. And thank you, by the way, Jesse and Tag, for the stickers. Super generous. Really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.